I'm pregnant, Isaac.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean by pregnant?
You heard me, Isaac. I'm pregnant for you, and I'm keeping this child. So you should tell your barren wife now that I'm pregnant, and she should be ready to accept it, or leave.
I have told you never to refer to my wife as barren. I love that woman, and that's period. I don't care if you're pregnant or not, but you to leave my house immediately.
Please help me in this marriage. It's been 2 years now, and I have never been able to conceive, not even once. Lord, please help me. Father, you are the only one that gives children. I have no power of my own. Please, Lord, just like Sarah in the Bible, I ask, O Lord, that you give me children of my own. Help me, O Lord, give me my own children. Lord, if you give me children of my own, I promise to give them back to you. I promise I will do all that you ask of me, O Lord. Just help me, O dearest Father. Welcome back, honey. How did your day go?
What's happening, darling? Why do you look sad? Is everything okay with you?
Nothing much, darling, just something little bothering my mind. But don't worry, I will be fine.
Come have a sit, darling. Let's talk about it all. Please, dear, talk to me now. What is the problem? Why are you sad?
It's actually, it's about my childlessness. I'm worried, love. We have been married for 2 years now, yet there is no fruit to show for it. People are beginning to mock us now. They call me names on a daily basis, and it bothers me a lot.
It's okay, dear. I understand what you are going through right now. Remember, God is the giver of children. And at the set time, He will bless us with our own children.
I have been hearing this for years now, but it has always been the same.
Please don't speak like an unbeliever. You have to trust God with all your heart. And believe that at the right time, God will definitely bless us with our kids.
I think I need a break right now. I think I should go stay with my mom for some time, then come back later. Or should we invite her over? I really need company. It can really be boring when you are away.
That's fine, dear, if that will make you relieved or happy.
Thank you, honey. I think you should go freshen up now. I will go set the table. I know, you must be very hungry.
Are we expecting anyone?
No, I wasn't expecting anyone. But I will go check who is at the door. Oh, Mum, we were not expecting you. Please come in, ma'am.
So, I have to take permission before coming to my son's house. Please get out of the way for me. Laura, dear, please come inside. Let me introduce you to your husband-to-be.
Okay, ma'am, I will just get the bags from the car.
Don't worry about the bag. That barren lady in there will come get them for you. You just come in now.
Please, make yourself comfortable, while I go tell my husband that you are here.
So, who will bring my bags inside? And besides, are you blind? Didn't you see I came in with a guest? Anyways, go tell my son I'm here, then afterwards, you proceed to get my bags from the car.
I apologize, ma'am. I will call my husband now, and proceed to get your bags. Please have your seat.
She seemed like a very lovely lady. I think I like her already.
Hey, young lady, that's not why we are here. You shouldn't forget why you are here. You have to make sure you chase her out of this house. You must make my son fall in love with you. Give me grandchildren as soon as you can. I'm depending on you, Laura.
It's okay, Mom. I promise I won't disappoint you.
Honey, Mum is here to see you.
What? We weren't expecting her. She didn't tell us she was coming. How could she just make decisions like that? What if we were not around? What if we had traveled?
Come on, darling, but she is here already. And besides, we didn't travel, we are home. So, we just have to welcome her wholeheartedly. Please come stay with her, while I get their luggages from the car.
What do you mean by there? Isn't Mum alone? Did she come with someone?
Yes. She came with a guest. I think you should go see her now. Don't keep her waiting.
Welcome, Mum. But, you didn't tell us you were coming. You just showed up. We would have prepared for your coming.
So, I should take permission before coming to see my son? Anyways, meet Dora. Your new house help. I want Dora here to stay with you and your wife. She is an orphan, who needed help. But I just thought of you, and I knew you were in the perfect position to help her. Please don't say no, dear son.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dora. And like Mum said, I will be your new house help.
Thank you, Dora. You are welcome. I'm sorry, but my wife and I don't really need a house help for now. We are good, and we don't have kids to take care of. So, we will not be needing a house help for now.
Come on, son. You really can't say no to me right now. I know you respect me a lot. But this is the biggest favor you could ever do for me. You can't turn me down, son. You have to help Dora, please. Unless you want her to return back to the street an orphan.
But Mum, this is so uncomfortable for my family. Besides, Dora here is no longer a child. She is all grown. I think she can fend for herself. She doesn't need all this sympathy.
So, are you going to disobey me? Have you forgotten I am your mother? I raised you, Isaac. I raised you single-handedly. I made you who you are today, and now that you have it all, you dare to disobey me?
I'm sorry, Mum, but I didn't mean to. Please, give me time to ask my wife. If she approves of Dora staying, then that's fine.
So, you now choose your wife over me? After all I went through for you, you dare to choose your wife over me.
I'm sorry, Mum, but that's not what I mean. Please excuse me, I will be right back. Hey, darling.
So what are you up to? How is Mum doing? I'm sorry the food is taking time, don't worry, I'm wrapping up now.
It's okay, darling. Mum wants Dora to work with us as our house help. What do you say, dear? Are you okay with that?
But there are limited work in the house. I can do them all, without the house help.
She said Dora is an orphan, she picked from the streets. And she doesn't want her returning back to the street. She just wants us to adopt her, but doesn't know how to tell me that. But if you'd agree, we could just get her an apartment and a job. That way, she will not be homeless.
It's okay, honey. Dora can stay here. Remember I told you I needed company. Maybe, this is an opportunity to get over things and stop overthinking everything.
Thank you so much, darling. You are sure the best.
The couples accepted Dora happily, without knowing her intentions. They loved her, and treated her like a sister, until one day, Mrs. Isaac traveled to see her mom, and Dora decided to strike and carry on with her mission. Good morning, sir.
Dora, why are you dressed like this? You aren't wearing clothes and that's inappropriate.
Yeah, I know. But I had to check up on you, before you leave for work.
What are you doing, Dora? What's the meaning of all this? Are you okay? What are you trying to do?
Come on, boss, you know I like you a lot. Why don't we just have a baby together? Don't you see that your wife is barren?
Don't you ever refer to my wife as barren. I love my wife, and I don't care what anyone says about her.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry I crossed my boundaries. I'm so sorry, sir. Please forgive me.
I don't want this ever repeating itself again, else I would be left with no choice than to fire you.
Okay, sir. Dora kept trying to seduce her boss without relenting, and he eventually fell for her. Isaac started having a secret affair with their house help. His wife suspected, but she trusted her husband to doubt him.
Honey, I am sorry, but I need to ask you a question, and I beg you to be sincere with me.
What's bothering you, my love? Please talk to me.
Is something going on between you and Dora? I noticed your closeness since I got back from Mum's place. The way she talks to you, her mode of dressing. Everything has changed. Seem like she's trying to seduce you.
What? Are you trying to accuse me of cheating? Whatever made you think I will ever have an affair with Dora? An ordinary house help. Come on, darling, you shouldn't think like that. I love you, and it's true.
It's okay, honey, I'm sorry about the wrong accusations. I'm sorry for not trusting you.
It's fine, dear, I understand you, and I know why you feel the way you do. But I really don't want you to feel insecure. So, If it will be fine with you, I will just fire her.
No darling, we can't sack her. Let's just minimize our closeness with her, or maybe she move into the boys' quarters.
I promise to do exactly as you said.
Dora and her boss continued with their affairs, ignoring his wife's complaints, even though Dora moved to the quarters so as to stop his wife from suspecting them. Months later.
Why did you call me out here? What if my wife sees us?
I'm pregnant, Isaac.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean by pregnant?
You heard me, Isaac. I'm pregnant for you, and I'm keeping this child. So you should tell your barren wife now that I'm pregnant, and she should be ready to accept it, or leave.
I have told you never to refer to my wife as barren. I love that woman, and that's period. I don't care if you're pregnant or not, but you to leave my house immediately.
I'm going nowhere, Isaac. You should be happy I was able to do what your wife couldn't do in years. You should consider getting married to me immediately. Anyways, you should think about this. I'm out of here. Isaac could not tell his wife about this, but she found out, because her mother-in-law came and jubilating and dancing. Edna was disappointed, because she never expected her husband to keep this away from her. She could not afford to leave her marriage for anyone else, so she decided to go to God in prayers.
Lord, I have come to you in all brokenness, my heart is heavy, O Lord. Please come to my rescue. Deliver my family, O Lord. Father, Lord, there is a strange woman in my home. Lord, please let the stranger leave on her own. I don't want to cause issues in my marriage. Lord, please let her leave, O Lord.
Honey, I'm sorry, I promise you, it was all a mistake. I didn't know what came over me, I'm sorry, my love.
Why did you have to lie to me? I asked you, Isaac, I asked you if you ever had an affair with Dora, but you denied. Why did lie to me?
I'm sorry, dear wife, I didn't know what came over me. I'm sorry.
So, what do you intend to do with her and the baby? Do you want to get married to a second wife?
No, Edna, you know it's against my faith. I can't get married to her. I can't have a second wife.
Maybe, you should have thought about your faith before you did what you did.
I'm sorry, darling. I promise this will never repeat itself again.
I will leave you to make your decision. Whatever you choose to do, I'm solidly behind you, and I will support you. But please don't hurt the child, and its mother.
Thank you so much, darling. Thank you for standing by me through this tough time. I'm grateful.
It's fine.
Edna forgave her husband, and they both decided to adopt the child after Dora put to bed. They treated her with love and care. Edna conceived and delivered a set of twins. They all lived happily ever after.